Today we are finally closing the chapter of the SMGs and we're finishing it off with maybe arguably the easiest one, and it's the P90. Known as the noob weapon, the weapon that everyone starts off with when they start CS, and today we're looking at the pros, the cons and the stats and how to use it. But before that, guys, don't forget to check out the giveaway. Everything is in the description down below, and as always, now a quick word from our sponsor. This video is sponsored by SkinBaron, the ultimate marketplace for buying and selling your CS skins. SkinBaron is a German company with an excellent Trustpilot rating, trusted by thousands of players. Save up to 30% compared to the Steam market. With over 1 billion skins and easy to use filters, finding your perfect skin is a breeze. They offer multiple payment methods including credit card, Klarna and even more. And if you're selling a skin worth over €1,000, you'll only pay 2% fees on it. Use my code Shifterz to support the channel and start your SkinBaron journey today. Thank you, SkinBaron, and now back to the video. So the P90 is the most expensive one in the SMG category. Many people call it the noob weapon, the starter weapon. It's basically what people use when they start off with CS, and it's an easy choice. People say just use that at the beginning and you should be good for some situations. However, now let's actually look at the stats. Starting off with the costs, it is the most expensive one. As I said, it costs $2,350, and to be honest, with that price you could also get an assault rifle, either the Famas or the Galil. It has the second highest magazine size in the SMG category with 50 rounds. The fire rate is very high. The kill reward is only 300, not 600. The armor penetration is pretty decent. I'm gonna put it up on screen how much. And the accuracy while running isn't really the best compared to some other SMGs. However, it is okay. However, the jump shot accuracy is low and the reload time is moderate, I would say. Now let us look at the stats, and as you can see, the damage profile, it's pretty standard. However, because of the high fire rate, it feels very easy to kill enemies. And when it comes to the spray pattern, as you can see, it is simply go a bit to the left and then it goes left to right, and you just start moving your mouse according to that. So it's an easy weapon to use. Now moving on to the pros and the cons. So for the pros, this gun has the second largest magazine size in the SMG category, which allows you to spray and pray, and compared to other counterparts in the SMG category, the armor penetration is pretty decent. It is also easy to use. The recoil pattern is simple to learn. You see where the shots are going and you are able to compensate for the recoil pattern pretty easily. Then moving on to the cons. Obviously it is overpriced, especially with the price market as it is right now. You can buy an assault rifle, which I mentioned at the beginning, either the Famas or the Galil, which are way cheaper. And because that is an assault rifle, the characteristics are a bit different than the SMG. Then, as I've mentioned, the jump shot accuracy is pretty poor compared to the other SMG. That is why if you're running around the corner and jumping a lot, maybe the MP9 might be a better choice for you. Then, especially in the competitive environment, it has a pretty low viability because of its price, and on top of that, combine that with the 300 killer reward, it makes it hard to justify to buy this during a force. And then the inefficient damage output against armored opponents is notable and has to be mentioned, because at the end of the day, it's an SMG. It is shooting lower caliber rounds, making it pretty hard to shoot through an enemy when they have body armor. So when should you use the P90? Mostly if you're doing a rush tactic, it's most likely going to be the best option, especially if you want to overwhelm the enemy on a bomb site with sheer firepower. And if you want, you could also use it in anti-eco rounds if you have a lot of money stored up, since it can be very effective against non-armored opponents. However, other SMGs will also do the trick, and as I've mentioned, spray and pray is going to be a viable option with this gun because of its large magazine size. And combine that with the high fire rate, people might get overwhelmed with seeing so many shots flying towards them. And if you want, you can use it in lower elos. However, if you want to really develop, maybe you want to look into the MP9 or MAC-10, since right now they are the ones that give you the best price to performance ratio. Or if you simply just want to go for the ammo size, maybe the PP Bison might be actually the better choice here. But hey, at the end of the day, this gun is very noob friendly and will give you a good start into the game. But switch over to the other guns if you want to be more competitive. So guys, let me know down below what's your opinion on the P90. Have you also started off back then when you started playing CS with the P90, or did you just jump straight into the AK and M4s? And as always guys, don't forget to check out all of the relevant links down in the description below, and don't forget to subscribe, like and hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next one.